Are you sick of seeing this? Well, then you need this, the Wowstick F1 Plus. I'm only joking. So I've just received this in the post. Something that I've been basically doing a lot of research about and wanting to get for a little while. And this is basically to get rid of all this and put everything into one. So this is basically a small mechanical screwdriver, precision screwdriver. So it stops you having to buy all these little sets with all these little bits in this happening as well, which happened quite a few times. I think it was just out of anger. But yeah, it stops you having to buy all these small precision screwdrivers and having to have them all lying around. So this is kind of the solution for it, if you wish. So the Xiaomi, I believe that's what it's called, Xiaomi Precision Screwdriver Wowstick F1 Plus, 1F Plus I should say, 69 in 1. Wait. So let's get to unboxing it. So you do get quite a few cool little things with it. I think I paid $36.99 for this, but for the amount of hassle it's going to save, I'm quite happy to pay that. I'm sick of always having to look for the right size screwdrivers and going through them. Granted, yes, you still need to look for the right size, but it's a little bit easier to find, and I'll show you just a sec. So I have had this out and had a little play with it. So what you do get is you get a screwdriver mat. No, not screwdriver mat, sorry, a screw mat. So this is basically just a magnetic mat. So when you are, you know, I've normally got loads of screws lying around, but I don't. We'll get to that in a second. It's basically a magnetic screw mat. Then you get in here is basically like a carry case. So if you're ever going to take it out anywhere, just a magnetic carry case. And you can fit the Wowstick itself in and also one of the bundles of ends. So that's quite cool. Then you get the stick itself. So this is it here. Very basic. Charges with USB. It got a backwards button and a forwards button. Also has a LED light on there as well to, if you're screwing in the dark, I suppose. You then get 3 packs of these, which are the different ends. So this is pack 1, and this has just got your standard, I believe, yeah, just Phillips and flathead screwdrivers, and some, looks a bit like kind of Allen key heads on there as well. So you get them, and then you get another pack as well, so it's more of your precision ones, things like your triangle ones, things like that. You can see them there. And then this is the third one, again more of your precision. So you have ones like the Xbox controller. I believe one of them will actually work for Nintendo DS as well. Yeah, the Tri-Wing one for the Nintendo, well, not just DS, but most Nintendo products use that one. So this is the one that I would probably use most of, obviously with me doing a lot of things with like Xbox controllers and trying to fix consoles and things like that. This is probably the one I would use the most, but obviously I do use also flathead and Phillips as well, so really, really good. You do also get in here as well a base. So unfortunately this isn't like a charging base or anything, it's literally just a base to sit it in. So you just pop it in like that, I believe. Yeah, that's the base with it there. So it's just to keep it upright and keep it looking nice, I suppose. bit useless. I'll probably have it lying down most of the time, but hey ho. And then in here you do get a few accessories as well. So you get a charging cable, an extremely small charging cable, which is really annoying. You get a magnetizer and a demagnetizer, so you can magnetize the ends or you can demagnetize the ends depending on which way you want to do it. Oh, let's go screw on it as well. And then you get all these little plunging tools and a thingy, I can't remember what you call them, but the thing that you pry things open with. And then you do get a little cool glass pot with some screws in randomly. So if you have got a lot of screws, you can pop them there. This is what I was meaning with the magnetic thing. Obviously, if you are taking something apart and you don't want to lose the screws, you just pop them on the screw mat and then they just stay on there. Oh, let's just break it. So yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with it. It does seem quite cool. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab a Xbox 360 controller and basically just show you how easy it is to use and operate and things like that. Now, I know obviously this thing isn't going to change anyone's life. It's not going to make that much of a difference from using a normal regular screwdriver. For me, the main reason why I got it was because of all the ends that you get, basically. The amount of money I've spent on precision screwdrivers over the years, and quite a lot of times they tend to break, the cheap ones especially. I mean, this one, you can't really see that well, but it's got, no, basically they've got like little wings on them, and these tend to snap off over time, whereas these ones feel really well made, to be quite honest. It doesn't feel like it's going to give way at any point. I mean, I've only had this one a couple of weeks and already it's starting to look a bit flat on us. So that is the main reason that I've bought it. Obviously it's a gadget. I love my gadgets, so it's quite good to have. It is really handy as well, to be quite honest. What I think I'm going to do though, because obviously there's so many ends, like the different bits, is make a little holder and have like certain ones that I use all the time in the holder, and then obviously if I need one, just pull one out of there, and if I need a different one, then I'll go looking for it. But 9 out of 10 times I tend to use the same 5 or 6 ends, like bits, so it might be worth just making a little holder and have them like 5 or 6 bits in already there for us if I ever need them. So what I am going to do is I'm going to show a little bit of a comparison on how long it takes, for instance, to take a screw out and put one in with a screwdriver and then with the Wowstick. I know, as I say, again, it's not going to change lives or anything like that, but if you had a load of controllers, say 20 controllers, and you have to sit and manually take out all of the screws and put them all back in, it's a bit tedious, and doing this just makes it a hell of a lot easier. So let's tighten it up, and I'll tighten the other one up as well, just so that they're both tight. Let's see if I can get a grip of it. There we go. Right, so this is the normal screwdriver. So this is it coming out, and that's it out, and then obviously going back in. There we go. So with the Wowstick, just find it first. It's hard to do through the camera. So the Wowstick, that's it out. And then let's put it back in. And then that's it in. It wasn't actually on it the whole time there, so that's why it took a little bit longer, but that's it in anyway. So it is so much easier than having to twist your hand all the time. One thing I have noticed as well, there is a screw that's a little bit tight, so let's try and tighten this one right up, and the screwdriver can't get it, so you can see that the light's on but it's not twisting. You can give it a little bit of an assist and then it'll pull it out. So yeah, I mean, as I say, it's really good for what it is. Ooh, spider on my face. Really good for what it is and for what it does. It's nothing amazing, but I say if you are fixing 9 out of 10 things in one day and you want all of the bits just there, and the ease of having to do it quickly, then it's definitely worth picking up. I mean, for the price as well, it's not a lot. If you work out how much you've probably spent on all the different screwdrivers, the screwdriver heads and things like that over the years, you'll probably find that you've probably spent close to about £36 as well. So it doesn't make a massive difference in the price. If you're just starting off, really good to start off with one of these, then you don't have to go out and buy all the different heads and ends and things like that. And then you've got everything in one as well, so it just makes life much easier. So that's it for today. I hope you do enjoy it. As I say, I haven't been paid to make this video. This is basically just my opinion on it. If I had to, I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10. The reason I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10 is because it's just a screwdriver. It's nothing amazing. But for what it does and how good it is, the battery life's really good. The LED torch on the end has actually helped out quite a few times. I didn't think that would help out, but it has actually helped me out a few times finding things inside of parts and things like that. So yeah, it's definitely worth the money, definitely worth picking up if you do a lot of repairing or if you use a lot of precision screwdrivers. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.